Okay, now in a question of polygons and geometrical constructions, okay, I'll be going through the steps to do geometrical constructions. Now, this is one of the questions that actually will give you quite a handful of marks. So please be really careful whenever you are approaching this question. Okay, so look at this question. They say construct a triangle ABC such that AB equals to 12 cm. So use your ruler, draw out AB equals 12 cm. Okay, let's say AB equals 12 cm. Alright, and then AC equals to 10 cm. Okay, so you would probably have 10 here, C. Okay, and then you'll probably have a B, which is about 6 cm. Alright, okay, wait, maybe this one is a little bit longer. So you should have AB, AC, and then BC. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so therefore, now, what is the key thing that you need to look out for? Always learn how to label. Okay, what do I mean by label? Label this as 12 cm. Label this as 10 cm and label this as 6 cm. Okay, so now what do? Use your protractor, okay? Use your protractor, measure and write down the size of ACB over here. Okay, so once you are done, what happens is they are asking you to construct the perpendicular bisector of AC. Now let's take a look at what perpendicular bisector means. Now, perpendicular bisector means if I have AC, okay, I would have a perpendicular bisector that will give me exactly 90 degrees. Okay, so what does this mean? It means for you to take note of these 2 points. Okay, so part B is the color in blue. Now, place your compass at point A, okay, and make sure, now key point, make sure that your compass, okay, is more than, alright, it's opened such that, okay, this one should be your pencil, okay, and then this one should be the little pointy part. Correct? The distance over here has to be, okay, more than half of 10 cm, which means this distance should probably be around 6 cm. Let's not use 5, 6 cm and above. Okay, it can be 7 cm, it can be 8 cm, but please make sure that it is more than half of 10 cm. So let's say I have my compass that points out around here. Okay, so therefore I will put my compass at point A, extend them out such that it will actually reach this little dot here that I'm drawing. Okay, I will draw one point that cuts here as well as another point that will cut here. Okay, so notice when you actually circulate them around, okay, they will actually look like a circle like that. Am I right? Okay, but that's not what we want. Okay, we just want 2 working bisector points. Okay, so let me draw in clear words. Okay, so you have 1, 2. Now notice what I did just now. Alright, please be very mindful. Okay, so another star point, common mistake students always make. When you draw your bisector, do not draw it this way. This is not art. Okay, make sure to give me clear and defined lines. Okay, be very firm. If let's say you feel that it's very cursive, erase it, redo it. Okay, please make sure that the length of your compass when you're putting it at point A and point C, it is the same. So don't move your compass. Okay, don't extend the length of it. Alright, so you will, same thing. Okay, now put your point at point C. Alright, the compass remains the same length. Okay, so what will you do is that you will actually realize that you will cut through a point here. Okay, cut through a point here as well as here. Okay, so what happens is that once you have 2 points like that, you will draw one straight line down connecting these 2 crosses. Okay, always remember to give it a right angle triangle and label part B. Okay, tell the examiner what you're referring to. That's very important. Okay, now then let's take a look at part C. Okay, part C will be the color in red. Okay, now construct the angle bisector of CAB. CAB refers to this particular angle. Okay, so what is the first step you need to do? Place your compass at point A again. Okay, now again, same thing, make sure your compass is more than half of both lengths. So now it's not just half of 10, it must be half of, okay, must be half of 12 as well. So therefore, what is the appropriate length that your compass should be? Maybe let's say a 7 cm now. I think that would be a safe number. Okay, so knowing that it's about 7 cm, put your compass at point A, extend it out, you should probably get a distance that will cut both AC and AB. Okay, once you're done, alright, what happens is put your compass at this point. Okay, note where I'm drawing here. Okay, put your compass at this point and then draw another draw another line. Okay, so note this. Let me erase away this. Okay, you should have a point that actually cuts around here. Okay, now next, draw your dot, okay, from this AB point. Alright, draw your circle here. So what should you be getting? Okay, you should be getting this little cross here again, right? So make sure to draw your straight line across. Okay, label this as part C. Okay, you should actually have exactly half of this angle. Okay, of this angle CAB. Okay, so now once you're done with both the bisectors, look at part D. They say given that the two bisectors, they intersect at point X. Okay, so let's see where point X is. Okay, this is point X. Alright, so we know that this is point X. Now, they tell you label the point X and measure the length of CX. So therefore, put your ruler. Okay, look, observe the green color line here. Put your ruler from C all the way to X. Okay, and then use your ruler to measure the distance. Okay, please make sure label. Okay, label the distance of CX and then label part D. Okay, now once you're done with part D, let's take a look at E. Okay, complete the sentence below. Point X is equidistant from points what and equidistant from the two lines what and what. Okay, so I always tell my students, okay, learn how to interpret it this way. Now this is point X. Okay, look at your perpendicular bisector, means the one in blue. Okay, is it nearer to point C, okay, which means this side, or is it nearer to point A? Okay, obviously your answer would be, okay, wait, I should remove this, or I'll change color, so it should be, or is it point A? So the correct answer should be point C, right? So you know that it's actually nearer to point C. Okay, so knowing that, let's write it out. Okay, it is nearer to point C. Okay, apart from point C, okay, it is equidistant from point C and point, okay, so equidistance means it will be somewhere halfway through. Okay, it will be somewhere near here. So it will be C and B. Why? Because it belongs to the light blue part. So you have it point C and B. Okay, now it is also equidistant from the two lines. Two lines, what do you mean by that? Okay, so if let's say I have two lines, I would have, sorry, the two lines should be point C and B because you are using, so remember, lines is actually a perpendicular bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector, whereas your points is referring to your angle bisector. Okay, so perpendicular bisector, we have points C and B, sorry. Okay, now 2 points will be your angle bisector. So then let's draw. Okay, so let's remove this green and remove this blue. Alright, what should you be seeing? Okay, let's take yellow. Now look at this perpendicular bisector that you have drawn here. Alright, perpendicular bisector. Okay, let's take a look. Is this point nearer to the line AC, or is it nearer to the line AB? Okay, so obviously you can tell that they are nearer to the points A and C, correct? So therefore it shows that, okay, let's take a look over here. Right, you can see that if I were to shade it out, okay, this is AC and then this is AB. Okay, you would have your answer that is somewhat nearer towards AC. So therefore, it is equidistant from A and C. A and C, okay, and equidistant from two lines, which is C and B. Alright, so what is the key takeaway from this part? Okay, students always fall, or rather you are confused at part E. Okay, always learn your perpendicular bisector tells you that they are what? Okay, they are, let's say for example, they are split, okay, in a way that it is 90 degrees. So this shows, alright, this shows which part you're looking at. You're looking at the points where they cut on the left or on the right. Okay, so then the other one, which is your angle bisector. Okay, so you're looking towards this portion, one side of the angle and the other side of the angle. Okay, so always remember when you actually are able to shade them, okay, in the same way. Okay, so for instance, I know that it belongs to this area and this area, correct? Because that's where my intersection comes in. Okay, so therefore I would know that this is this column. Can you see? There's this particular quadrant that is actually equal, okay? Because when I shade, see for example, when I take my perpendicular versus when I take my angle bisector, where is the common parts that has been shaded? Okay, it will be the one in purple. All right, so this is how you actually see and observe where your points are or where your equidistant lines are. Okay.